Hi everyone, Aaron Brooks with Perfect Postures. Today I'd like to talk about neck pain. I actually had a client come in yesterday with, actually had a diagnosis of 3 levels in his cervical spine, which is his neck, bulging discs. So it's really important, obviously, to get those findings to make sure that you're not giving someone any exercises that may be contraindicated. In his case, when we did the evaluation, looking at the posture is absolutely critical. So one of the key things, and one of the things that I explained to this gentleman, was how other parts directly affect, in his case, the neck. When we did the evaluation, I was looking at his torso, and really the first thing that jumped out at me was how twisted his upper body was. So his upper body was actually twisted this way. So that's what we call a left to right rotation. That would be what's called the transverse plane. So he's twisted this way. And the way I described it to him was, well, if your neck stayed in alignment with your torso because of that twist, then you'd actually be looking over that way. Obviously, you don't function that way, so your head remains straight ahead. So if you think about that, you have this twist in the torso, and then you have this opposite twist in the head and the neck. So for example, it would be a twist here, and then your head twists this way. So what happens is the neck is actually the area that suffers from that. So over time, because he did a lot of computer work, he was actually at the computer for anywhere from 8 to 12 hours a day. He said he's always jutting forward. He catches himself with that. However, you compound that with that twist that he had, just over time, the body just can't withstand that type of stress, and ultimately something's going to happen. And in his case, he developed this multi-level disc bulges. So that was basically the Ask Aaron question, and it was just a really interesting case that we had yesterday. What we'd like to do is give you a couple exercises that we used really as a little sequence just to help reduce that twist in the torso. So stay tuned for the exercise of the week, which will actually be 2 exercises, and please give us some feedback. Thank you.